what is approach anxiety for men? What does that look like? Why is it such an issue? Because I think, from my understanding from multiple men that I've spoken with, is that it's the number one issue that men face.
Yeah, unfortunately it is, and it's the key thing that most guys really find difficulty in getting over, if they get over it at all. And I think it's it's a primordial instinct. I think it's not rational in the modern world, really, but it's basically, if you imagine back in tribal times, if you went and spoke to the wrong woman and you got rejected, you could be cast out of the tribe. You know, you could be murdered, you could be left for dead. You know, it's very, very negative outcomes as a result of this. Now, obviously, in today's world, you speak to a girl in the club and she's not interested. I mean, the outcome is going to be kind of nothing, really. She's just going to go, no, sorry, I'm not interested, or whatever, and that's it. But we've still got those primordial feelings. And the other thing as well is that, remember, when the guy approaches the woman, on some sort of subconscious level, he's thinking about this in terms of, well, I want to pass on my genetic legacy. Okay. And if the woman then rejects him, what she's saying in a way is, I don't think that your genetic, material is good enough for you to procreate. That's what it feels like to the guy. Now, obviously, in the real world, it's not, the stakes aren't as high as that, but that's what we're feeling on that kind of gut level. So I think it takes guys a lot to get over that. And what they need to do is just recognize, ultimately, there's 7 billion people on the planet. There's 8 billion people on the planet, right? There's a lot of people out there. You're going to face a lot of rejection. It doesn't really matter. You're going through and you're finding the people who are interested in you, and they are out there.
Okay. All right. Well, I feel like we're doing some good in the world today. Thank you, Troy. This next question is, what is the progression of game, and how can you tell your game has improved?
Well, I guess if you're getting into more conversations, if you're getting more favorable outcomes, you're getting more favorable results in terms of how the women that you approach are responding to you, and how you feeling yourself as well, I think is important. If you are going around and feeling super nervous and super rigid, it probably means there's still a way to go. If you're feeling very relaxed and you can go and start a conversation with somebody, and if she's not interested, that's cool, no big deal. And if she is, then great. If you're very casual about that and you're very comfortable with that, then that means that you've progressed to a good level, I would say.
Well, I would say if you started off getting 0 dates and then you finally have like 3 dates under your belt, I would feel like that is an indicator of progress.
The proof's in the pudding, isn't it? Ultimately, I mean, you're in this to get dates. You're in this to get women to actually engage with you and come out with you. So yeah, I mean, that is the ultimate measure. But equally, for some guys, it's a big mountain to climb, and they might be, at first they were too scared even to talk to somebody, and then they talk to some women, and they may not get a date, but she smiles and she laughs at one of his jokes and stuff like that. That could be a massive milestone for a guy. So
yeah. No, I definitely support it.